Hey guys, you are clearly here and you clicked on that icon because you need my help. So, what are you going to get your man for Christmas? Okay, I'm going to give you the 3 rules of Christmas shopping for any guy, no matter how hard they are to buy for. I'm going to give you guys what's the hot items to get for 2020, what's worked in the past. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. John here. So, hopefully you watched my Black Friday video. Hopefully you watched some of my tool review videos. If you're a first at this channel, I want you guys to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and ring that bell so you get the notifications and keep coming back for more. Once again, you guys get to see me live my dream, but the true purpose of this channel is motivate you to get out there and build your dream. With that being said, Christmas, holiday shopping, all right? I've got only a couple days left there, guys and gals. So if you got that man, your brother, your dad, your husband, your boyfriend, your teenage, soon-to-be high school son, and you want to get them something for Christmas, I'm telling you, the video games, you can do that if they're a young teenager, but if you're a grown man, hey, ladies, that's just taking time away from you. That's just my honest opinion. I don't play video games. I like playing video games with my kids, but for my significant other, it's all about time. That's the most precious resource we all have on this earth. So with that being said, ladies, if you are thinking a nice suit, tie, nice sport jacket, you know, this is nice, don't buy it for Christmas. There's only 2 times a year that a guy gets to pretend like he's a kid. Okay, these can be nice add-ons, but most guys want to relive their childhood. They get to do it 2 times a year. Once again, that's Christmas. Opening a present, surprise. Hopefully you're not disappointed their dad, brother, husband, or whatever. They won't say anything, but just know, on the inside, they're like, I want to give you guys the most important things and the 3 rules for shopping for that guy this Christmas. Now, this is mostly to you ladies out there. There's only 1 or 2 times a year that a guy gets to act like he's a kid and relive his childhood. That's usually his birthday. Second one is usually Christmas. If you're a Christian guy like me, it's always Christmas. So it's better to give than to receive, and you don't want your guy to be disappointed. So I'm going to give you the 3 rules you guys need to know in order to be successful and make your man happy this Christmas. This isn't about me. This channel is all about giving. So I want to make sure that the guys out there, if you show this to your girl, hopefully she enjoys it, she gets it, okay? She'll probably be like, you don't need that, okay? AKA, go buy a Prada purse, go buy some Gucci shoes, and whatever else you do, because you guys, I know you spoil your women. You know, you buy her that new Simply Southern shirt that she wants, new bed sheets, new pillows, new whatever, what have you. But you guys, you know, you don't want much. You only want to get a gift 2 times a year, maybe 3 if you're a father, you know, Christmas, birthday, Father's Day. That's about it for us guys. Other than that, we go out there, we buy what we want when we want, within our budget and means, because we're too busy trying to put food on the table. Hey, you can call me a bit jaded, but that's where I'm at in my life. And so for you young guys out there, cherish the time you have, tend your gardens, make sure you have a happy life, happy wife, happy marriage. But do me a favor, if you don't feel like asking, let John tell your woman what she needs to buy you for Christmas. Your girlfriend or your mother, okay? You're not 10 anymore, you're a grown man. This stuff is for you. Ladies, your boyfriend, your husband, your dad, they're grown men, but they like to be little boys on Christmas and their birthday. So with that being said, let's kick this thing off. Stay tuned. 3 rules are as follows. Number 1 is your budget. All right, I don't want anybody breaking the bank or going in a whole bunch of credit card debt because of the holiday season. So 1, you got to set a budget. How many people are you buying for? Okay, take your budget, how many people are you buying for, and then also you're going to have to prioritize. So maybe that distant cousin or whatever, maybe you shouldn't buy for them. Manage your money, get your money right. If you want to see Grant Cardone, he'll talk all about getting your money right. Number 2, know your man. What is he into? Sports, tools, trucks, looking Gucci, whatever the case may be, it's on you to know your man. And number 3 is it's not about what you want or what you think they need, it's about what they want. So with that being said, it's always better to give than to receive. So we're going to go from the low end to the high end and give you a range of options. So let's start down here at the low end. This is the DeWalt Tough System 2.0 storage box. Inside of here I've got some Craig screws. So On top of that, this is our $20 and less category. Everything to the left of this hammer so you can get the DeWalt Tough System 2.0. This is right at the high end of $20. Below that, you got all kinds of bit driver sets. You can get your guys. These make great stalking stuffers. All right, I've got a DeWalt set. The Cobalt set was $14 at Lowe's. This one was $10 at Lowe's. Also, if you shop Harbor Freight, you can sometimes get a coupon and these will be free. Let's talk screwdrivers, okay? So Stanley Black & Decker, you should be able to pick up a multi-pack of screwdrivers for less than 20 bucks. These Stanleys, I don't like them so much. Shame on you, Stanley Black & Decker. The new ones are horrible. These old ones I've had for about 20 years, awesome. Also at the high end of screwdrivers, you can get the DeWalt screwdriver or whatever name brand. It's got a comfort grip. It's got a very good, well-made end on it, so you can screw in your screws without them coming off. Also, another must-have, carpenter's knife, makes great stalking stuffer. Tape measures. All right, how many times do you go around the house? This is a Stanley lever lock tape measure. Great tape measure. DeWalt makes great tape measures too. There's all kinds out there. Lufkin makes tape measures. You can pick those up anywhere from $20 and less. If you're going to have a guy who's working on a car getting dirty or working in the garage, having some good hand cleaner in there with some scrub, you can pick these up at your little auto parts store or on your cleaning aisle at your tool shop. Other things, when we start looking, you know, that $10 to $15 range, some of these carpenter squares or triangles. These are Johnson equipment. They make good stuff. These are plastic, very durable. I've had them for years. You can get them from small to large, and that helps you cut right angles and also do a whole bunch of other things as far as cutting wood. So we talked tape measures. So that's our $20 and less pile. As we move to the center of the table, it's going to be $20 and up. Okay. Good set of clamps. Can't beat these. These are some Craftsman. You can also get some cheaper versions of clamps, but I've used those, everything from doing brake calipers to working on cars to working in the garage. A good set of clamps is a must-have. Hammers. Guy can't have too many hammers. This is a framing hammer. It's got a knurled in on the end of the hammer. This is a nice comfort grip hammer. This one is a Stanley Fat Max framing hammer. There's all different types. So you can either buy the high-end hammer or you can buy a cheap hammer. This one's actually from Harbor Freight. This is a cross-beam hammer, shorter handle, engineer hammer. You can get all different types, some with a mini sledge on one end. You can get all different types of hammers. You can get them in steel, you can get them in brass, you can get them in all kinds of different shapes and sizes. Sledgehammer is a great tool as well. If you work on cars, having a good set of pry bars is a must-have. Also, okay, so say you got the Gucci man out there. A couple things you can get: some Nivea aftershave, cooling post-shave cream, and then if you want to go old school, a lot of guys are into beard maintenance and everything else. This is some Amaretto Scent Almond Shave Soap. This is a Colonel Ichabod Conch brand. There's other kinds out there. You get a little bowl with a brush. You can brush it on and shave that way. Just a little bit of man care there. And then another thing nice to have, of course, as you get older, you see your hair, nose hair, good little trimmer at your local Walgreens or what have you. You can pick those things up. Those are good stalking stuffers for your man. When we move into the $30 and up category, you can step into the Craig Jig. Okay, I saw the Master Craig Jig set on sale for about less than $100. So this is our less than $100 category, more than 20. So you can get a Craig Jig clamp for projects. The Craig Jig is great, especially if you want your man to get out there and start building furniture, or if you're a guy and you like building furniture, that's a great kit to get started with. $30 kit gets you started. You gotta buy the clamp separate, or you can buy the Master Kit for less than $100. I saw it the other day for $79.99 at Home Depot. Another great thing, a good set of work gloves. Now you can get cheap work gloves or you can get good work gloves. These are genuine leather mechanics impact gloves. They've got genuine leather palm. They're tough. The other work gloves don't last as long as these. They tend to wear holes in the fingers. These genuine leather ones I've had now for well over 6 months, no holes in them yet. Other things you can buy. You can start stepping up for less than $100 into router bits, okay? You're probably not gonna find anything. You might be able to find a Ryobi router or some other corded power tools, but that $100 and less will actually get you some decent corded power tools. This is a Craftsman saw. There's a Metabo saw and all other different brands out there. Less than $100, you can get a good corded saw for your man. Another thing guys like, all right, tool belts. Get into tool belts. You want your man to feel like a man? Go get him a tool belt. Makes you feel more manly when you walk around and get up on the roof and start doing your projects. This one is a Tough Built. Tough Built builds all kinds of equipment. They even build the Tough Built sawhorses, which I featured in another video up there. And go watch the Tough Built videos and my other tool reviews. All right, so moving right along. All right, so if your guy's into hunting, fishing, or he's just a man's man, kind of like me, a good knife. So this is a buck knife. I think I picked it up. You can pick this up at Dick's, Academy, wherever. Buck knife. There's a reason people like buck knives. They're extremely sharp. You can get it at Bass Pro, other places, shop around. But you can't go wrong with a good knife. Other thing is, this is a CRKT. Some guys like folding knives. They've added some safeties to these, so they're a little harder to close than other ones. Check your local and state laws on knives. I don't want any of y'all get in trouble. So that's our $100 and less pile. Our slightly above $100 level is where you're going to start seeing some things like some sanders and some other corded tools that are more the professional grade. So I love DeWalt. Milwaukee makes good stuff. I'm not a Milwaukee guy. Makita and a lot of the other top name brands. This is a variable speed orbital sander. I used it all the time. Now, for slightly higher than that, between 129 and 119, depending on where you shop and where you go, you can get the cordless sander, which is great because there's no cord to get tangled up in. You get this thing wrapped around you, you're walking, you're sanding, what have you. Cords can be frustrating. You run out of slack, you gotta go get a longer extension cord, whatever the case may be. Cords can be irritating. You also have to roll them up. So as you see, cord rolled up on the saw, cord rolled up there. Now, let's get into the long-term relationship type gifts, okay? Unless you're a lawyer or a very successful woman, you're probably not gonna buy your man a combo kit unless it's a serious relationship. So with that being said, the Atomic series, okay? Right now, you can buy the drill with a bag and get a free tool at both Home Depot and Lowe's. Or you can buy a combo kit that's got the impact driver and the drill. We're going to talk more about the impact driver on future episodes, but I will tell you the impact driver. Now this is just the Atomic series. This is not my normal impact driver. This is the one I got my girlfriend. But this is by far one of the best impact drivers you can get. Any type of DeWalt. This one is not variable speed. It does have the lights so you can see inside that dark cabinet when you're screwing that screw in to the underside of the butcher block or whatever you're doing. In tight space, you're working on a car, because you can get all kinds of adapters for these things. My favorite tool, if you can afford it, is an impact driver. Now, I will step down off the DeWalt platform that I love DeWalt tools, and will tell you, you can get this in Ryobi and just about any other brand. But you want to tell your man you really love him? DeWalt, baby. Or Milwaukee if he's a Milwaukee guy, but I'm a DeWalt guy. Once again, know your man, rule number 2. So let's talk a little bit more. So another thing, you can get painter's lights. They make these all the way from, you know, the $20 to $50 to $100 option range, and then there's some up to $200+ for professional work lights. Painter's light, that's something nice to have. The guy's going to leave pretty happy. Now, if you have been married for a long time and your guy is serious about it, you can step up. I'm talking, you're talking multiple hundreds of dollars here, $600–700 to get into the flexible table saw, circular saw, or compound miter saw. This tool is phenomenal. For most of you, like I said, based on how many people you got to buy for, you got a budget. Now, if this is your man and you're serious about him, I'm going to give you 2 different options that are out there that I think are great deals if you can find them. Now, if you can't find them, don't let that stop you or ruin your day. If you find them, more power to you, because they're getting harder and harder to find. So, right now, we're going to compare 2 different things. So Lowe's, all right? Here's the Lowe's pile. At Lowe's, you get 2 5 amp hour batteries. You get a storage bag and a charger as a starter kit. $1.99 at Lowe's. With that, you get a free bare tool. So that can be, and you gotta look at the ad to make sure you get the right thing, because some of those tools that are $1.99 less, you can't get with this battery combo. And I'll show you guys that one at the end because I'm excited to use that in a future video. This one is a cutout tool, something I didn't have. A rotary cutout tool if you're doing drywall. I don't like using them so much for wood. You can use them for wood, but best thing to use these on, drywall, most definitely. So that's your Lowe's option. Once again, I'm not sponsored. This didn't show up in a big box from Lowe's or Home Depot or what have you. So this is your Lowe's home improvement. We'll put that right there. You get your $199 battery and you get a bare tool. So that's a great option for you. That right about that $200 mark, that long-term relationship mark, that's a great gift. Now, from the Home Depot side, very similar. From Home Depot side, you get 4 amp hour battery and a 6 amp hour battery, plus a charger and a bag. I don't care much for the bags because I like the tough system, and you can check out my other videos about the tough system. So with that one, I got a drywall screw gun, okay, from the Home Depot. Once again, both very similar deals. I think these are probably the best gift deals you can find, if you can find them, because stores are getting extremely low on quantity. Everybody's making a run. So I would highly encourage you, after you watch this video, if this is what you want for Christmas, go get it. So you got the Lowe's version or the Home Depot version. A lot of the tools are the same, so you may need to check online, check your store. Another great tool coming soon to the channel right here. You can't get it with either one of these combo kits. You can't get it with the bare tool special. It's not advertised. Is this right here? And I'm excited to use this. This is a $199. DeWalt planer is the MSRP is $199. This is their XR brushless 20 volt hand planer. Once again, no cords, completely cordless, so you can take all these cordless tools out. You can go out to the middle of the woods, you can build whatever project you want and not have to worry about going back on the grid. You can run a generator to power up your chargers, or you can take enough batteries with you when you get done building your hunting cabin or whatever out in the middle of the woods. Load your stuff up, come back to the house. So this one cost me an additional 70 bucks for batteries, for two, 10 amp hour batteries. You can't buy these batteries for 70 bucks each, so it's still a good deal. This one, $139 for the drill driver at Home Depot. Once again, you can't buy these batteries for 60 bucks. Now, if you want these batteries absolutely free 99, the bare tool to buy, if your man doesn't have one and he is serious about woodworking, is this router at Lowe's or Home Depot. I'm not seasoned, I'm not an expert. I really just started in like the last year as a hobby of really making furniture. This was the bare tool router. I used it in a couple other videos. That's why it's dusty already. You get the battery, it's variable speed, you can crank it up. That's a great bare tool option. The sander, another great bare tool option. You can get that one at either one. Impact driver, another bare tool option. A drill, another bare tool option. Now, I will say, you check the MSRP, these are at the lower end. The Lowe's deal when we talk the Home Depot deal. Now I'll show you the one thing that you cannot get, retails for $199. I got mine a little bit cheaper on Amazon, it was one of the last two left, and that is a portable planer, okay? If you've ever sanded wood and it's got a lot of knots in it, or it's been curved or has rough edges and you want to make it pristine, this little hand planer is a good quick solution compared to the full-size planer. Now you can do full-size boards with this planer. We're going to do an unboxing in another video, but I guarantee you this planer is going to be phenomenal. Alright, we're going to shift gears now to the more expensive category, the $200 plus category. Okay, when you're talking combo kits, those can range anywhere from $99 for a low-end entry-level combo kit to upwards of $800 depending on what you get. So depending on how much you love your man, how much you got budgeted, and who this is going to, your serious relationship, your husband or what have you, and if you got the money and it's within your budget. Once again, rule number one, your budget, and then prioritize your budget. Who do you want to spend the most money on? What can you afford? Don't get outside your budget. Don't go into a lot of debt over the holidays. We all tend to do that. Know your man. Okay, what does he like? Boyfriend, girlfriend. If they're into tools, by all means, if they're serious, step it up, give them some DeWalt or Milwaukee or some high-end tool brand. All right, guys and girls, we're gonna step up to the $300 plus category. And I'm talking serious long-term relationship. You're either getting married, gonna get married, or you've been together for a couple of years. Right here. All right, this is a DeWalt FlexVolt saw, okay? This thing's got the auto brake, it's got the rafter hook. This thing is by far, it's heavy too, man. I tell you what, it weighs just as much as this corded circular saw. This is a heavy duty saw and it will cut through anything like butter, okay? This is a warm style DeWalt FlexVolt circular saw. This joker's expensive. I've seen it everywhere from $324 to as low as $279 at one point in time. I just happened to snatch this one up at an ideal time, ideal cost. One other option I want to throw on the table, in these tuners, your serious boyfriend, your husband, if you want to get a little bit more juice for the squeeze, a little more power, better towing, better fuel economy, can't go wrong with one of these tuners. Now the issue is, these things can void your factory warranty, so read fine print before you purchase anything like this. My truck's been long and paid off, so having a tuner on it isn't going to do any damage beyond what I already have to fix as a owner. The next step up is you start getting into your larger power tools, okay? So high end, you know, $500 plus range, you can step into the FlexVolt series saws. Okay, this is the miter saw, you got the table saw, and then above that, in the $600 plus category, planers, okay? The DeWalt planer is the ultimate woodworker's dream. That thing is the highest rated of any. We'll do a tool review on that in upcoming episodes, but that's another option that's out there. Let me go back to this battery deal, okay? This battery deal is phenomenal. I still think this is the second best thing. The best tool I got this holiday season was by far that 5-tool kit that I picked up Black Friday along with the 149 Tough System 2.0 buy. You can still get the Tough System. You're not going to get as great of a deal as I did for the 149 unless it happens to pop up in your local ads. With that being said, if you got a guy or girl that's interested in starting their own YouTube channel or just want to capture some family memories, and they're the adventure type, you can't go wrong with the GoPro. Right now you're being filmed on a GoPro Hero 5 Black. The newest is a GoPro Hero 9, absolutely phenomenal. You can film videos on your camera, on your phone. The iPhone 12 just came out. That may be another good high-end gift. Camera gear, you're sitting on a tripod. You can pick up tripods pretty cheap along with GoPro. For this video, I'm using the Socani cordless mic so you guys can hear me. Hopefully the audio quality is pretty good. Rode also makes a lot of great mics out there. And last but not least, again, full circle, you guys can't go wrong for any man out there, regardless of whether he's a white collar, blue collar, or whatever. Give him a good solid Yeti cup, maybe some Black Rifle coffee. With that being said, from the bottom of my heart and my family, we genuinely want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching. Thanks for smashing that like button, smash that subscribe button, and ringing that bell so you get the notifications. 2021 is just right around the corner. Help me build this channel. Make sure you subscribe. This season's all about giving. I want to give you guys some personal insight on guys and what you girls need to be buying for your guy out there or your significant other. By all means, guys, some of your girls like tools too, so don't be stingy. Instead of the Prada purse, maybe she wants some DeWalt tools. Just throwing it out there. Ladies, leave the shirt and tie. The other 360 plus days out of the year, you guys can go with the shirt and tie, make your man look good. What he really wants, if you want to buy something like that, give him some tools. Please give him something he's going to be excited about. This stuff's nice to have. This stuff's nice to have, but what a guy really wants is what I've laid out in front of you today. Tools, batteries, stuff he can do with his hands that makes him feel more manly, turning wrenches on his car, or what have you. I didn't even get into the automotive side of things. Go out there and buy some tools for your man for this holiday season. He only gets to act like a boy 2 times a year, birthday and Christmas. Go help your man start building his dreams. And guys, if you're watching this and your girlfriend, wife, significant other needs some advice, hey, share the video. Or your dad's the hardest person to buy for, send this to your mom, okay? Help spread the word, help get it out there. We want to make sure the guys are happy, this Christmas. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, ring the bell so you get the notifications, and keep coming back for more. From my family to yours, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Hope you all have a wonderful new year. Once again, you guys get to see me live my dream. The true purpose of this channel is motivate you to get out there and start building your dream. Thanks for watching.